Hello and welcome to day one of the 2026 Meta Ad Strategy Workshop brought to you by BrandShift Consulting, your strategic digital marketing partner. My name is Dr. Praise Ohanwe. I am the founder CEO of BrandShift Consulting, and it is my delight to be your host and your trainer for this two-day workshop. Now, while my team and I were brainstorming and putting together the structure for this workshop, I was asking myself a question. I said, what is the most exciting way to actually begin day one of this workshop without making it look too cliche? So I had an idea. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch a video together. By the time we are done watching that video, we will now reconvene and officially begin day one's lesson. So let's quickly watch this video together.
Hello, my name is Queen Helen Azubike. I'm the founder at BrandShift. Before working with Dr. Praise and the BrandShift team, I was totally clueless on how to go about hosting our digital course in the online space because I knew that I wanted to sell our courses because the course was amazing. I needed to reach more people and I wanted a direct sales ad. That was my goal, to get people to see the ad and pay for it. And not everybody knew how to do this because it's a very tricky, sales ads can be very tricky. Only experts who know their audience will be able to give you the result that you're looking for. And that was what I was aiming for. So I reached out to Dr. Praise. We went on a series of calls with the team and they got into work, from the creative to the landing page to the copywriting, everything that we needed to launch the project. They were with me every step of the way. And that overwhelming feeling that I had at the beginning where I was clueless, I did not know where to go to, I did not know where to start from. They just handled everything and it felt very seamless. During the course of the project, one of the plugins on my website expired and this shattered the entire website. I freaked out because I'm like, all the work we've done so far has gone to waste because the ad was already up and running. But the team at BrandShift were very cool, calm, and collected in the situation. They went into action, had a series of calls, got the password, updated the plugin, and the website was even better than it was before at the end of the day. And that was a turning point for that sales ad for me because we exceeded the number of participants that I was expecting and we're closing sales every day. It was a beautiful experience for me. If you're a coach, an author, a consultant, or a thought leader in industry looking to launch digitally profitably, I highly recommend working with the BrandShift team. They know how to get you the results you're looking for.
So as you can already tell, that was a video testimonial from one of our previous clients at BrandShift Consulting, right? So I was thinking to myself, I said, what is the best way to convince the people that are going to be watching this workshop that the things that I'm about to share with them today and tomorrow really work? And it just struck me, why not use that video testimonial as proof? So if you are looking for any sign for you to know that the things that we're about to share with you really work, please take that video as a sign. Again, any spirit or voice that will tell you to pause this video and then go and come back is the voice of your village people. Silence it in the name of Jesus. Block out the 30 to 45 minutes that you will be required to block out to finish today's training, and then make sure that you attend tomorrow's session and implement everything you learn. And I guarantee you, the things that I'm about to share with you today and tomorrow will literally transform your business and your advertising. I kid you not. That said, let's jump back into day one of the training fully. Welcome to day one of the two-day workshop. And as I've mentioned earlier, we're going to be looking at the biggest conversion killers of your meta ads. And I'm going to be showing you what we call the CFNAF framework, which is the framework that we have used over time to build high ROI ad campaigns for both ourselves and for our clients. Campaigns that have brought in results like these, right? So today is day one, and today we are going to be looking at the biggest conversion killers of your meta ads. What are the things that make it look like all the money you are investing in meta ads are not bringing results? Let's talk about that. We need to understand this before we can start building on this information tomorrow. So let's jump in. So we built this workshop with a little bias. If you are here right now, watching this video, seeing this face, listening to this voice, then you most likely fall into one or more of these categories. Number one, you're an online course creator. That is, you create and you sell courses on the internet. Well, maybe not just only courses, but different kinds of digital products, right? And you have seen some level of result and success in your field. Or you could be a coach. That is, you are playing in the coaching space on the internet. Or you could be a consultant, a marketing consultant, a business consultant, a legal consultant, tax consultant, any kind of consultant at all. Or maybe yours is that you are a service provider, aka you run a service-based business. Maybe as a ghostwriter, as a freelancer of sorts, a video editor, you run an agency, whatever it is, you just offer services. Or you are a serious business owner, whether you sell physical products, digital products, whatever it is, you are serious about your business and you have gotten some very good results already. But no matter where you fall into on this list that I just made, one thing is common. If you are sitting in this workshop till now, chances are excellent that you already run ads for your business or your brand. And when I say ads, again, we are talking meta ads, Facebook and Instagram ads. Chances are excellent that you already run Facebook and Instagram ads for your business. Now look at what I said here. I said marketing or advertising, as you can see in the bracket. Forgive me, I am looking down a bit because I'm looking at my slides. The same slides are just flashing over your screen, so you can follow me as I make these points, right? As I said marketing or advertising is the lifeblood of every serious business. If you are not constantly doing the work that brings new clients, new customers, new opportunities, new money into your business, you will soon go broke. Because come to think about it, you are not a charity organization. So you have to do the work that brings the people that hold the money into your business. That is why I say that marketing is the lifeblood of every serious business. But there is a serious question here. What happens when marketing becomes a waste of funds? What happens when you are constantly investing in advertising, but you have very little or no results to show for it? I know how you feel because I've been there before. I've heard, oh, Instagram ads work. That's where the money is right now. I carry my money, go and put it on Instagram ads. And then at the end of the day, it's like the Instagram ads are singing Maba la la for you because you are putting money, but it's just looking like you are living from hand to mouth in that Instagram. Now, I want you to catch this. Please listen, Amaka. In fact, stop. Go and grab a note and a pen and come back. You see that voice that is telling you that you remember what he's saying is the voice of your village people. Don't allow it to be stronger than my own voice. Go and get a note and a pen. Please come back. Get a note, get a pen. Get a note, get a pen. No, it's not your network. I just stopped. Go and get a note and a pen. Are you back? Wonderful. So catch this. Advertising is 70% strategy and 30% tactics. Advertising is what? 70% strategy and 30% tactics. What does this mean? I mean, 70% of the results that you are looking to get from meta ads are determined by what you do before and after you set up your ads in Ads Manager. As I said in the next slide here, I said in this workshop, we will focus on strategy, not tactics. So what do I mean by strategy and tactics? As you can see on the slide here, when I say tactics, I mean clicking of buttons inside Ads Manager. That's tactics. Oh, click here. Oh, do this kind of targeting. Oh, do like this. Do like this. Any dummy, no offense, any dummy can click buttons. However, the real results that you are looking for is in strategy. What is strategy? Strategy is what? The careful, well planned out thought process that goes into setting up your meta ads. Before we even go further, this should be like a deliverance session for somebody, because many business owners that I speak to, they just run into Meta Ads Manager and they begin to click buttons. They never sit down in quietness to really plan their advertising strategy. You ask them, what exactly are you promoting right now? They say, I'm promoting my business. Okay, what does your business sell? Everything on the surface of the earth, including long life and prosperity. And you are wondering why people are entering your DM with 1 million questions, but they are never buying what you are selling. Why? You didn't think through your strategy. Before we get into the meat of today's matter, there is something that I want us to discuss, which is what? The real problems that you are currently facing with your meta ads. I'll quickly run through these problems. I want you to identify anyone that you can currently relate with, anyone that you're currently experiencing, okay? Problem number one, you are spending money on ads, but you are not seeing real results, like any real return on investment. Traffic is coming in, right? Every day you fund your ads and the money, Meta is collecting the money. But at the end of the day or at the end of the month, when you sit down to do your checks and balances, you realize that the money spent and the money that is coming in, it did not gel. There's no real correlation. Does that sound like you? Okay. Problem number two. You are tired of paying freelancers and gurus to set up your audience targeting for you. This one, a lot of you, in fact, you are guilty of it. You know that I know. that you are guilty of it. Everybody comes to you with big promises, right? They say they will do your audience targeting setup for you. In fact, last year, the whole Meta Andromeda update began to fly up and down on the internet, and they collected your money in the name of doing audience targeting setup for you. But now look at your life. You see your life? How far? I'm not judging you. We listen over here. We listen. We don't judge. So yeah, go ahead. Problem number 3. Your cost per acquisition. By cost per acquisition, I mean the money you are spending to get one person to buy what you are selling is too high. Problem number 4. You are stuck because your own problem is that you are boosting posts on Facebook and Instagram. And you are not boosting because you don't want to run ads. You are just boosting because that's what you know how to do. The ads manager feels overwhelming to you. Every time you open it and you see this thing like this here, your eyes will just do and you will run. Does that sound like you? Let me give you a small solution if this one is your own problem. You just have to learn how to use the ads manager, because you will not get good results from ads if you keep boosting posts. There are no two ways about it. Okay? I just wanted to be sure that we're on the same page now. So let me know. These 4 problems that I just mentioned, 4, right? These 4 problems that I just mentioned, do they sound like you? It sounds like you, Abi. Wonderful. Let's get into part 2. So for part 2 of this workshop, I'm going to quickly run you through 4 of the biggest reasons why you keep investing money in ads, but you are not seeing good results from your ads. Problem number 1, or reason number 1, you are running ads to a weak, unvalidated offer. And if you look closely at what I wrote here, I said, if you cannot sell it organically without ads, chances are excellent that you will not be able to sell it with ads. Let me say this, traffic will not automatically make an unvalidated offer to start converting. Ads is just like placing a billboard at the center of a very busy road. The fact that people are passing that billboard every single day, they are seeing it, does not mean that they will buy what you are selling. What will make people actually buy what you are selling is the power of the offer that you are selling. And you will not know how to create a good offer most times until you actually create something and sell it organically. I said when you sell organically, 3 things will happen to you. Number 1, you will get proof of concept. Number 2, you will get real-time feedback, aka testimonials. And number 3, you will be able to refine your marketing message. These are the 3 biggest reasons why I advise people, before you start running ads, that product, that service, that offer, sell, even if it is a scaled down version of it, organically. And don't tell me you don't know people. You know people. From your neighborhood to your church to the organization you work in to the associations you belong to, you know people. It's just that you have vowed that you will not open your mouth to talk. Receive your deliverance in the name of Jesus. Reason number 2, general merchandise advertising. I'm laughing because this one is very funny. I see it a lot, and I'm the one that named it. General merchandise advertising. I think the way to explain this is to just try to dramatize the scenario. Have you been scrolling on Instagram before and then you stumble into an ad? And then after watching the entire ad video, you're still asking yourself, okay, and then what are you selling, sir? What exactly are you promoting, ma? And sorry, no offense, business owners that sell physical products tend to do this a lot. You see somebody like this, they stand in front of their shop. My name is Praise. I'm the founder of Praise's Cakes and More. We are dealers in samosa, spring roll, small chops, buff, egg roll, fish pie. And that list just keeps going like that. At the end of the day, you ask them, okay, ma, what exactly are you selling, Gangan? Both you and the person that made the ad, all of you are just confused. I call it what? General merchandise advertising. What does this mean? It means that you are running ads, but there is no clear-cut offer. You are just running awareness ads for your business. And look at what I said here. I said, we cannot see a single clear offer that you are promoting. Everything is just a mix and match of jumbled thoughts. I use that Cakes and More example as a random example, but it happens across board, even to service providers, even to people that sell digital products. In fact, digital products people, let me come for you. I have seen an ad on Instagram, literally someone was running an ad, and when I clicked the CTA button, that's the button that you click that will take you to the website, it took me to this person's seller homepage. Something like this. This one is my own seller homepage. Just I click the button on your ad and then I landed here. My question is, what exactly are you promoting? Now, I understand the rationale behind this when business owners do it, so I don't really blame you, right? You are thinking, oh, when you give your customers or your potential clients more options, they have more things to choose from. Sorry, online world and real-time world is not the same. The fact that someone entered into a supermarket, had so many options, and then they went and picked one thing and walked out, does not mean that if you try that kind of marketing online, you will sell. You will not sell anything. No. So what am I saying in essence? Whenever you want to run an ad and you don't want to waste your money unnecessarily, please pick one single product, one single offer, one single lead magnet, one single something, and promote it. If not, you will just be dashing Uncle Mark your money. He's balling in the US. He will use it and add it to his balling money. Just saying. The third reason why you are investing money in ads, but you are not seeing a lot of results, is because of what? Long, complicated funnels. Long, complicated funnels. I know you might have heard of the word funnels before, and many people tend to make it look complicated. But funnels, as a word, it simply means the step-by-step process that people follow, right? To go from not knowing about your business to becoming your clients or your customers. When I say that your funnels are long, I just mean that there are too many steps involved in people reaching you. Let me give you a very practical example. I stumbled into this ad, I think sometime towards the end of last year, on Facebook rather. A coach, popular person actually, was running an ad to sell her program. So I saw the ad, I clicked the button, and the website opens, and I read a lot about the ad. About the program rather. I never saw how much the program was. That was number one. Then the call to action button, that's the button on the website to click and register. I clicked it. Guess what was opening? Google form. So I was like, wait, I should come and fill Google form to pay you. You're not serious. That's how I left that program. I did not pay. And I'm sure that there are many people that were like me, that like, no, I will fill Google form after paying, not to come and hear price. You see what I'm talking about? Long and complicated funnels. Another example of long and complicated funnel is that, let's say you are running a lead generation campaign, right? Lead generation, obviously, you want to generate leads, whether from Facebook, from Instagram, from TikTok, or wherever. But the form that people are filling has 10 fields. You're asking them for name, you're asking them for date of birth, you're asking them for country, you're asking them for marital status, you're asking them for blood group. Why? Long and complicated funnels is one thing that will keep drying up your conversions. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. A funnel does not have to be unnecessarily complicated. We have spent too long here. Let's move on to the last point. Amen. Number 4. The fourth reason why you are putting a lot of money into ads, but you are not seeing commensurate return on investment, is what? Failure to properly segment your offers based on the audience you are trying to reach. AKA, you have an audience offer mismatch. This one, I think I need to show you something for it to make sense to you. I stumbled into this particular ad that you're looking at right now. This ad you're looking at on your screen. I stumbled into it on Facebook some days ago, and I screamed. When I say I screamed because I've done my best to cover the flyer so that people will not go and drag me. Please, if you are the CEO of this brand, I'm just using this for educational purposes only. Please don't, please, I'm begging you in the name of God. But back to what I was saying. I said I stumbled into this ad on Facebook a couple of weeks ago. I just had to take a screenshot. This particular brand is running a promotion for a service, 150,000 naira. That's how much they are charging for the service, right? But they are targeting a cold audience. Now, what they don't really understand is that 150,000 naira in Nigeria, by a mass market standard, is considered mid to high ticket. With this kind of product, it does not make sense to target a cold audience. How do I know that they were targeting a cold audience? Because I saw their ad and I didn't know that that brand existed before then. So when I saw this ad, I clicked it, and then the second picture that you are seeing here popped up. No sales page, no detailed breakdown of the service, nothing. The next thing I'm just seeing is a checkout page. I'm like, wow, the baba that blew this powder for you, I think you need to go back and tell him to blow more. He really does need to blow more, sir. So when I say offer audience mismatch, I mean you are trying to show an offer to the wrong audience. Now back to this brand that I used here as an example. I am not in any way trying to say that they are not good at their craft. Maybe they might even be the best at offering that service in question. But the structure of their advertising already places a dent in the money that they can make back at the end of the day. Sometimes the problem is not that the offer you are selling is wrong. Sometimes the problem is that you are trying to sell a right offer to a wrong audience. I give you another practical example. Last year, a coach reached out to my team and said that she wanted to sell her coaching program, right? Coaching program, how much? 650,000 registration. And I'm like, okay, wonderful. So what's your funnel like? She says, oh, that she just wants to sell it via Facebook ads. I'm like, huh? Auntie, when was the last time you were scrolling on Instagram, for example, and you saw somebody that you don't know selling a 650,000 naira product and you just opened your card and you bought? Are you seeing why a lot of our ads are not converting? Because we are showing the right product to the wrong people. Now this brings me to something that I was not originally planning to teach you today, but it is essential. Let me quickly walk you through the 3 different types of people that you will meet when you begin to sell online. There are 3 different kinds of people that you will meet when you begin to sell online. There is the cold audience, there is the warm audience, and there is the hot audience. Simply put, your cold audience are people that have never heard about you or your brand before. For example, random social media users. You already know that there are over 8 billion people on earth right now. Most social media platforms have about 3 billion users. You don't have 3 billion followers. So most people that use social media don't even know that you exist, you and your brand. So people that use social media that don't know that you and your brand exist fall into your cold audience. They've never heard of you before. They've never heard about your business before, right? The second category of people, as you can see from the slide here, is what? Your warm audience. Now, your warm audience are people that have heard about you and your brand before, but they have never done business with you. So they have never bought your products, they have never bought your services, they have never paid for anything you are selling before. Although they know that you and your brand exists, although they understand the solutions that you bring to the table. Making sense? Examples of people that fall into your warm audience are like your social media followers, all right? Random followers. You know that not everybody that follows you on social media has bought what you are selling, right or wrong. So those people that are your followers on social media, they view your content, they like your posts, they read what you post and all that, but they have never paid for anything that you are selling before, whether products or services. They are your warm audience. Your hot audience, on the other hand, they have heard about you and your brand. They have done business with you before, aka they have paid you, whether for your physical products, your digital products, your services, your consultation, your coaching, whatever it is. In some way, shape, or form, they have trusted your brand with their money. Those people are your hot audience. Okay? Examples of people that fall into your hot audience are what? Your clients. Your clients. Again, people that have already paid you. All right? Welcome back to part 3 of today's section of the workshop. And in this part, I am going to help you understand meta ad objectives based on the audience segments that you are trying to reach with your ads. So in part 2, the last thing that I shared with you in part 2 was that there are different types of people that you will meet online. Your warm, your cold, and your hot audience, right? Now, what I needed to understand moving into this part is that the way you market to a cold audience is absolutely different from the way you market to a hot audience. The way you market to a warm audience is absolutely different from the way you market to a cold audience. Let's jump straight into it. There are 6 objectives that are available to you whenever you want to run Facebook and Instagram ads. Well, at the time of making this video, they can change it tomorrow, but as of today, there are 6, right? So there is the awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, sales, app promotions, 6 of them. Now, when you want to run ads, the objective you choose will determine the results you get. Now, don't just choose an objective because it sounds good or it sounds logical. You need to understand the exact audience segments that you are trying to target with your advertising. Because when you now understand that, you can begin to build a robust marketing and advertising strategy that makes sense for that audience. So let me quickly give you a guide. Already we have established that there are three different audience segments. There is the cold audience, there is the warm audience, there is a hot audience. So how do you target and advertise? How do you advertise to each of these audience segments? That is what I want to quickly run you through right now. And we are starting with your cold audience. So when you want to reach your cold audience with your ads, remember, cold audience are people that don't know you exist. They have never heard about your business before. They don't even know whatever the hell you stand for. Sorry for my choice of words, right? When you want to reach them with ads, which of these 6 objectives makes logical sense for you to choose? Number 1, you can choose awareness, because awareness, you are using it to reach new people and gain visibility. So you can choose awareness. Another objective that you can try is what? Engagement, because you are using engagement to build familiarity. Engagement is what you choose when you are trying to run ads to get views, likes, comments, and basically engagement on social media. So you can use that objective of engagement. Another objective you can use is what? Traffic. Use this if you want to drive clicks on your website. So let's say you have a website, you just want people to check out the website to start getting familiar with your brand. You can use traffic as the objective and then drive traffic to your website. Okay. Another thing is leads. I personally like this one because it is one way to just put money in ads and actually begin to really build the list that makes sense to you. As the name implies, leads. This is your objective you choose when you are doing lead generation. Okay. If you're trying to generate leads to sell an offer to them, to sell a product to them or whatever, leads is what you choose. Keep in mind that when you are targeting a cold audience, your goal here is not to sell immediately. This is one mistake that a lot of founders keep making. You are targeting a cold audience, they don't know about you, they don't know anything. And it even gets worse if you're selling digital products or services. You can actually get away with sales if you're targeting a cold audience and you are selling physical products that, yeah, we look at it, we like the quality, we buy. But if you are selling something that is heavily dependent on having a personal brand, you are like a coach, a consultant, a service provider, right? In these niches that I just mentioned, or in these spaces that I mentioned, coaching, consulting, service providing, what people are really buying are not necessarily the products that you are selling. They are buying the transformation that you are offering, right? And they will not be able to trust that you can offer transformation until they have encountered your brand again and again and again. Come to think about it, I could have easily set up an ad to sell something to you, but I chose to bring you into the BrandShift orbit with this workshop. It is well intentioned. So my point exactly is, if you are targeting a cold audience, you can pick from any of these 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives that I put out here. But keep in mind that the way to maximize your return on investment from a cold audience is what? Don't really try to get upfront sales immediately, especially if you are a coach, consultant, course creator, or a service provider. Start by building familiarity. Start by opening up conversation loops. Start by being in their face. When you are in their face enough, like I am in your face right now, you can actually begin to sell to them over time. Don't worry, I'm usually a very serious person, don't mind me. Okay. Number 2, when you want to reach a warm audience, right? When you want to reach a warm audience, what objectives make sense? Number 1, you can choose leads, right? Now, with leads, you are trying to move them from just being aware of your brand to actually becoming leads for a particular offer that you're trying to promote. So this is where the whole lead generation thing comes in, right? So instead of just saying, oh, be a follower on social media, you can put out a lead magnet that now brings them into your email list, or that brings them into your Telegram community. And then now that you have them in your inner caucus, whatever that means, you can actually begin to follow them up with strategic marketing. All right. Another point that I even forgot to put on my slides here is, One of the reasons why your ads are not converting is because your follow-up system is just, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Sorry, you need to fix your follow-up system. That's a conversation for another day, but it is what it is. So back to what we are saying. Another way to reach a warm audience is by using engagement, like the engagement objective. So they already know you can use engagement to keep nurturing that trust, breaking down their barriers, their walls, one step at a time. Okay. Another one that works is what? Traffic. So if you already have an offer on your page, on your website, blah blah blah, you can use the traffic objective to get that warm audience that already know, like, and trust you to actually go check out that offer. But in your warm audience, the most interesting one, if you want to make money immediately, is what? Sales. Because remember, these people already know you, they follow you, they have engaged with you, they know what your brand is about, they probably even trust you. All right. So if you have an offer that you are promoting, you can use sales and push it out to your warm audience via meta ads. Okay. Keep in mind that your warm audience already know you, right? Your warm audiences already know you. Your job at this point is to deepen that connection and move them closer to making a buying decision. Finally, when you want to reach a hot audience, remember your hot audience are people that already know you, they like you, they trust you, they've most likely done business with you before, they've bought something from your brand. All right. And yes, even beyond buying something from your brand, you also impressed them. You impress them with the product or the service that you offered. So what do you do with these people when it comes to running ads? Very simple. Objectives that you can choose. Sales. No long talk. They already know you. They already like you. They already have put money inside your brand. So create a new offer. Put sales. Let them come and be buying. Another thing that you can do is leads. So if you are creating an entirely different offer, and you want to generate leads for that funnel, you can also use leads, the lead objective, and still target your hot audience and bring them back into your cycle as leads for that new offer. Keep in mind that your hot audiences don't need more convincing. You've already convinced them before. They've bought from you before. They've done business with you before. You've impressed them before. They are most likely ready for you, right? So what they want from you are just new offers and a reason to buy what you are selling immediately. Create new offers, give them a reason to pay, they will buy. All right. Now we have gotten to the last point that I really love, the point that I really love for day one, and I call it the diagnosis point. I want to ask you a question. Sit with this question. Don't rush. Sit with this question for a few minutes and answer it honestly. Out of the 4 errors that we discussed, that is the 4 reasons that I talked to you about why you're investing money in ads and you're not seeing results. I said running ads to a weak, unvalidated offer. That was number 1. Number 2, general merchandise advertising. Number 3, long, complicated funnels. Number 4, failure to properly segment your offers based on the audience you're trying to reach. So the diagnosis now is based on these 4 things that we talked about and the explanation that I have given you for each of them. Which one have you been making with your meta ads? See, I'm not here to police you. It's just between you and your God. Be honest with yourself. Which of these 4 mistakes have you been making with your meta ads? Trust me, that is most likely the reason why you keep investing money in ads and you don't like the results you get at the end of your marketing cycle. So sit with yourself with this question and answer it. Be very honest. Out of these 4 problems that I showed you, which of them are you guilty of? And by this, we have officially come to the end of day 1 of the 2026 Meta Ads Strategy Workshop. Trust me, we have not gone anywhere. Tomorrow is the D-Day. Tomorrow, we are going to dive into the CFNAF formula that the BrandShift team has consistently used to get amazing results from our meta ads. And we'll be breaking down that strategy for you, showing you how to use it and plug it into your own business so that you can get amazing results from your meta ads as well. All right, rather. Now, I cannot guarantee replays from tomorrow's session. So make sure that you clear out your schedule and you attend live. It's going to be happening by 8, right? You'll receive an email. You receive an email with the link to join, but the link is also going to be in our Telegram group. We'll also post the link to join in our Telegram group. So make sure that you join that Telegram group and keep your eyes on the Telegram group so that you don't miss this at all. All right. Finally, there is a conversation that is currently going on our Telegram group where we are talking about what we learned from day one, your experience, blah, 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 blah. I want you to head over to the Telegram group right now, join the conversation, and let me know if day one session was insightful to you. Did you learn something new from today? Is there something you want to try out? Did you get any light bulb moment from day one? I would like to hear from you in our Telegram group. So I've been talking about the Telegram group and you're asking, where's the Telegram group? Just scroll down on this page right now, the page that you're watching this video. Scroll down, you will see the button. If you have not joined already, you will see the button to join our Telegram group. Click it, get over to the Telegram group, join the conversation, and I will see you for tomorrow's session. Remember, the link for tomorrow's session will be shared also inside the Telegram group. So make sure you scroll down this page, click that button, and I will see you inside. And I ask you one last time, let me know in the Telegram group, was today's session valuable to you? Did you learn something new?